Welcome to BAA 2723 Hydraulic class. My name is Dr. Muhammad bin Soliman. You can contact me by email or messaging direct to me using WhatsApp application. The topics that will be covered from week 1 to 4 is uniform flow in open channel. Here are the lesson outcomes for week 1 to week 4. Please focus and grab or remember the lesson outcomes. It will help to understand and focus to the contents that we are going to learn. Lesson outcome number 1. Understand what is uniform flow in open channel. If I ask you now, what is uniform flow? Can you answer, no? So when we learn this topic, understand what is uniform flow. Also, understand what is open channel. Lesson outcome number 2. Able to determine discharge Q in open channel flow using Manning equation. So, you have to understand what is Manning equation and understand all variables related to the equation. Lesson outcome number 3. Able to determine depth of flow Y based on discharge Q in open channel. Depth Y is one of the variable in Manning equation. You have to do trial and error approach to get the depth. Lesson outcome number 4. Able to determine the best cross-section to design for the open channel. In this topic, the objectives is the same as lesson outcome number 2 and number 3, but with optimal cross-section of open channel. Lastly, lesson outcome number 5. Able to determine flow types based on Froude number and Reynolds number. Flow types can be fast, slow, critical, turbulent, and non-turbulent, which is called laminar. The objective study of flow in open channel. First, in general, is to design open channel that can accommodate designed flow in the channel, with taking respect to costing, practicality and stability. Second, to anticipate or calculate flow Q, or depth of flow, Y, based cross-section area of the flow, beds or bottom roughness of the flow, and the slope of the flow. Here are the notes to download for my session. Notes 1 to 5 will be given to you for download week by week. Cause I will try to improve the notes when I give lecture week to week. Chapter 4.pdf, please download after class today. Also, Note 1 Uniform Flow, download today. Okay. Let's start. Lesson outcome number 1. Understand what is uniform flow in open channel. What is open channel? Open channels means the flow in the channels has flow surface exposed to atmospheric pressure. The driving force of the flow is gravity and not pressure, as in pipe flow. Here, another examples of open channel: rivers, streams, or culvert, where some of flow surface are exposed to atmospheric pressure. Here is open channel versus pipe flow, closed channel. In pipe, there is no free surface that are exposed to atmospheric pressure. So it is not open channel. Open channel is when there is water surface exposed to atmospheric pressure. Examples of open channel. Open channels can be divided by natural channels and artificial channels. For the artificial channels, there is open cross-section and covered cross-section. Open channels. Canal is usually a long and mild sloped channel built in the ground. Open channel. Flume. A flume is a specially shaped, fixed structure used to measure the flow of water. Flumes can be used in line with, or inserted into open channels, to measure the flow of water through the channels. Open channels. Chute is a channel having steep slopes. Open channels. Drop. Drop is similar to a chute, but the changes in elevation is affected in a short distance. Open channels. Culvert. A culvert is a structure that channels water past an obstacle, or to channel a subterranean waterway. Typically, embedded so as to be surrounded by soil, a culvert may be made from a pipe, reinforced concrete, or other material. What is uniform flow? If the flow depth and velocity along open channel over distance is the same, it is called uniform flow. In the picture, the depth of flow at y1, y2, y3, andynth are all the same. Overview of open channel flow. Flow in open channel can be classified as in the figure. Flow in open channel is divided to two parts: steady flow and unsteady flow. The steady flow, as its name means, depth and velocity at the location of interest is not changing over time. Unsteady flow is the depth and velocity at the location of interest is changing over time. Then, the steady flow is divided into two parts. Uniform flow. This topic I will cover in week 1 to week 4. The opposite of uniform flow is non-uniform flow. We will be discussing the uniform flow in first 4 weeks of class. Non-uniform flow will be covered by Dr. Nadia. Then, we also going to learn flow types. The flow types can be grouped into two categories. Viscosity force, effect, by Froude number, calculation. Also gravity force, effect, by Reynolds number, calculation. This is lesson outcome number 5, and will be discussed in week 4. Lesson outcome number 1 finished. So, what is uniform flow? And, what is open channel? Here are some points that you should grab strongly. It will be in your quizzes and tests. For our week 1 to 4, we will be talking about Manning equation, trial and error approach to determine depth of flow y, different types of cross-section cases, rectangle, trapezoid, semicircular, and composite. Also, best design, cross-section. Continuity equation. Flow per unit width. Froude number. Be aware of that. It is 25% for first question in final exam. Also, will be in midterm and quizzes. Class finished. Thank you for your attention. Focus in your study. I understand problems with study. Especially, online. Weekend, or midterm, you can rest or enjoy. But, during weekdays of class, focus, in your study. Take care everybody. See you on next class. This notes is created using Speaking Presentation for PowerPoint, SPFP.